everybody, welcome back. I'll be doing a new pour for you today, so let me show you my colours. This one is a Dali Rounding, and that's their deep violet. Okay. This one is a standard titanium white, and that's also actually a Dali Rounding. That's the graduate acrylic. So let me just show you actually. Right, the purple deep violet is a system 3, okay. The white is a graduate acrylic, it's one of those. I have some Mott. I lost my Payne's Grey, that's the word. I lost my train of thought there. There's some Payne's Grey. This one is a Deco Art Crafters acrylic, and it's a raspberry sorbet. It's a nice kind of pink. It's richer. It's a different from magenta, but it's kind of a raspberry colour. That's lovely. This one is a Deco Art, but that's an Americana Decor Outdoor Living, and it's called Poolside. Okay. Light blue. I have my standard Deco Art 24 key extreme sheen, and last but not least, that's a Joe Sonia, and that is the yellow green one. It's really bright. So I'll be layering my cup. I start with a bit of white at the bottom, so I've got more paint than necessary, but I can use it for another pour, you know, that's not a problem. So I'm just layering my colours. I think that Poolside is slightly thicker than the others. Basically, I've tried to see how far I can take my paints, as in, can I put 5, 6, 7 parts of pouring medium to 1 part paint. See if I can stretch them without losing colour. So I'm not sure how many parts of each I have used. At least 5 or 6 parts pouring medium compared to my my paint, so we'll see. I'm not sure about the consistency. Some seem quite thin, or thicker. Obviously, I still use as a base my PVA water mix. So what I did on the really thin ones, I just added pure PVA glue. Just added like a couple of blobs of PVA glue in them. But I'll see. We will see. I'm experimenting. See, it's already kind of sinking. See, that pink is definitely much thinner than the other colours, so that's not good. If it mixes, it mixes. If I lose it, I lose it. That is not the end of the world. It is only paint. So it went straight at the bottom. Okay, some of that purple. I'll finish off as well. Oh no, I won't. I can actually reuse. There's quite a bit left. I've got plenty of paint there. Let me put a puddle of white there. And let's see how I'm going to try to stretch as much as I can. So I shan't pinch my base. I'm going to try to do as wide as possible. That is a 30 by 40 centimeters canvas, so that's 12 by 16 inches. So I have plenty of paint there. You see how there's less definition in the colours? That's because they are thinner, and basically they mix with one another much more easily than when they are really thick. But that's what I wanted to try, see, you know, even thin, how much I could yeah, stretch my paints. You know, I always do like 1 to 1 or 1.5 to 1 part, pour a medium to paint. Let's do it thinner, because glue is definitely cheaper than paint. So come on, I'm just trying. As soon as it comes, that's it, I can break. Still nice colours. Okay, I'm going to put that there. Oh, there's clouds and things going on. Oh my goodness. Okay, interesting. Maybe thinner is the way. I don't know. We need to stretch. I will use. What shall I use? I'll just put some of white. I was just thinking what's the thinnest, because everything's quite thin. That is quite thick actually. But let's try that. We'll see what happens. Let's try to stretch this. If I need a bit more white, I will use it. So first thing first, let's torch. Can't believe all these clouds coming up. Maybe I've been doing it too thick all this time. Who knows? Okay. So readjust the gloves. So let's go towards this corner. Bring it back. It's very, very thin. Can definitely tell. Let's go the opposite corner. I cannot, apart from there, I cannot see any of my yellow green from Sonia. That could be worse. Okay, it's rolling over itself clearly, but that's fine. I really do not mind. Okay, let's go over. I was trying to think how I want to do this, but I'm going to go over. I need to anyway at some stage, so I've got to be brave. Let's go straight over there. Turn it back around. Let's try to go over that corner as well there. While I'm at it, I'm going to go over that side. So I'm just making sure not the corners, that's not the corner, that's actually the side this time. I've got a little bit of a blank bit there. And just turn it around again. Just make sure I can see the other side. Oh, this corner needs covering. I'm going to do it like this for now, because that will just encourage the paint to drop and it will get covered anyway. Okay. And let's go over this. I've lost all my clouds, obviously. Readjusting a bit of blue there, so that will help everything going down. Let me just turn it around again, sorry. It's a box canvas, so I've got to make sure that everything's covered properly. Let me just get a bit of blue there. A bit of a tap there. Okay, so let's see. We have, I do like that bottom bit there too, like the movement of the white. So do I want to stretch? I think I will stretch over there and maybe get rid of that pink, because I've still got quite a bit of paint left on the canvas. So let me turn it so you can actually see if I can work it out this way. So I'll be pushing, making the paint flow towards there. Hopefully I can save some of these cloudy pearly things there. Let me turn it back round so it's the right way for me. It's very thin, very liquid, so I'm not used to this. I still need to get rid of some of the paint. So too much for my liking. Well, the pink has definitely taken over. I'm a bit annoyed that, you know, I've lost my majority of my green. I can't see any purple. Payne's grey is virtually gone as well. Let me think. Okay, let me try without dropping anything. Wipe my hands. Let's wipe those hands. Give them a torch. Let's see if anything wants to pop up. So clearly the colours are still there. I could take my paint further, but because it's so thin and I'm not used to it, I've got kind of to learn how it behaves. I just hope that I'm not going to get any issues with basically the canvas showing through, because it's going to be so thin that you know, basically everything will run off from the canvas and I'm going to see the white underneath. Very interesting to have that dark green there, so I assume it was the Payne's grey and the light green, that kind of mixed. Purple's gone, got a few flecks of the bright green, the gold is all over. And yeah, that pink definitely took over. I did finish it, so it's my kind of my own fault. Yeah, I've just got maybe, I don't know if I pour over it. I'm not convinced I'm gonna pour over it. Right, bear with me. Don't shout too loud saying, no, leave it. Gold. Let me just move this so maybe you can see my layering, but I mean, you've seen my colours before. Payne's grape, green, more golds, pull sides, light blue, deep violet, white, Payne's grape. Oh, crush my cup. More of that green. a lot of that green. More gold. More white. More Payne's grey. Everything's falling. It's not a problem. Okay, let's do this. Ooh. Let's put it back over there. Right, I think already I need to be happier with that. So let's see. Just going to move it for now. Then I can torch, see what happens, and just straight over. And let me try to go over that side. Okay, right, let's bring it back in the middle. I've still got two corners kind of thing to cover, and this one I may have to, well, we'll see. I can always cover it later. Okay, let's torch for now. Much better already. Let me see if I've got a tiny bit of that. Oh, just want some Payne's grey in that corner. I've got virtually none left. Okay, let's see what have we got there. I just need to cover this with similar colours because I've still got quite a bit of pink underneath. Okay, that's done. So we need to cover this corner and that corner. Excuse me. So let's, I'm just going to get hold of my push pins. That's it. I already like it much better, this one. Definitely. Okay, so you might not see, but I'm just trying to go over this corner. So it's definitely covered everywhere, so that's fine. So now let's just try to adjust a bit of that composition. I do like the effects of the green and the gold together because you can't really tell. Is it green? Is it gold? Kind of mixed with both. Hold on, I just hold it the other way around so you can see, because I keep being in the way. Keep forgetting. It's not just me. Okay, I don't want to lose any of the clouds, pebbles effects. So I'm just stretching there. I don't want to lose too much. I'll bring it back. Let's see. Oh. Definitely happier with this one. And if you prefer the first one, I am very sorry. I'm just going to put it the correct way around because I think it should sit like this, facing me. And that's the way. So that movement from that corner, can I actually move a little bit more of that? If I could get that blob of green right in the corner, I'll be a very happy bunny. Okay, and let's bring it back so that the pebbles are not too distorted. That's it. I'm going to leave it to that. Yep. I think I am done. So it was not what I had planned. It's not easier than with thicker paints. Actually, it's much harder. So I may have to work on this, or just go back to my normal consistency, you know, thickness. I like everything thick because I can control it better, really. So I think that's what it is. But let me show you a bit closer what it looks like, because you may have not seen the entire thing. Just bear it. So I've got to find an angle. There's no shadow, no overhead light. So loads of pebbles. So you can see, as we're saying, you've got a mix of gold and green there, so you're not quite sure which one it is. A bit of both. So that's nice. So that's the overall view. Let me turn it actually this way around. Oh, then you've got more shadow. Not good. Okay, let me just go closer. So loads of pebbles. Same on the top. Lovely clouds, pebble effect. Do you like that touch? Those lines of gold and green in the middle. So clearly that poolside from Decor Americana is good to make clouds. Definitely took over, so I have to use less next time. Oh, it's terrible lighting. I'm so sorry. Let me just try to do that at an angle. That's a bit better. So yeah, very much a learning curve. I hope you've learned something as well, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.